Liverpool 0, Nottingham Forest 3. Liverpool 0, Nottingham Forest 3. Liverpool 0, Nottingham Forest 3. What is wrong with Liverpool? What is the problem with Liverpool? As an Arsenal fan, I want to see Liverpool lose, but not to this extent. This is too much. I kind of feel pity for Liverpool. Liverpool is a legacy club and is getting their ass whooped by Nottingham Forest 3-0. Liverpool can't even score a goal. They have Ekitike, they have Mohamed Salah, they have Florian Wirtz, although he's injured, they have Alexander Isak, they have Cody Gakpo, they have Dominic Szoboszlai, and they can't score one single goal. What is wrong with Liverpool? What is the problem? Now, there are many theories. Number one, Liverpool was okay, and maybe the new signings destabilized the team. Number two, losing Luis Diaz and Diogo Jota, some might even say Darwin Núñez, that changed the exit from the club and the loss of life. Now, could it be the fault of Arne Slot? Could it be that Arne Slot was successful in his first season because he was using Jurgen Klopp's team and he didn't have to build anything? He just followed the script, just live in the house that was built for him, and he lived in it and took care of the house to the best of his ability, and that's what he did last season. Arne Slot, and now this season he has to buy his own players, he has to build his own team, and it's finding it difficult to do so. Could it be Trent Alexander-Arnold leaving? Could it be Virgil van Dijk and Ibrahim Konate's fault? Or could it be the new left back, Milos Kerkers? Could it be his fault? Why is Liverpool losing games? Now, Liverpool is not a team that draws games. They either win or lose. This season, they have won 6 games and they have lost the other 6. And they started the Premier League very well this season, winning 5 games. And these guys are the champions of England, don't forget. They won the Premier League last season. Easy peasy. And this season, they can't even win a game. And they won the first 5 games in the Premier League, 15 points out of 15. Then the problem started. They played with Crystal Palace, got their ass whooped, play with Chelsea, play with Manchester United, play with Brentford, play with who again? Who they just play? Nottingham Forest, and they play with Manchester City. Now you see, Manchester City were prolific. Take nothing away from Manchester City for beating Liverpool 3-0. But Nottingham Forest just did the same thing, and in Liverpool's home. At least Manchester City did it at the Etihad, and Manchester City is a big club. But this is at Anfield. I can't believe it. Liverpool losing 3-0 at Anfield. Wow. This is just too much. Liverpool spent so much money in the transfer window, about 450 million, and this is what they get, 11th position at the table. And when they didn't spend anything, I think the only change that was made to Liverpool last season was the coming of Federico Chiesa. And we know that Federico Chiesa spent 90% on the bench. So he didn't even add anything for Liverpool's value. And Liverpool won the Premier League without doing anything. Now Liverpool has signed Jeremy Frimpong, is injured. Florian Wirtz, and you heard what the German head coach said about Florian Wirtz, blaming it on Liverpool that, man, this my player is a remarkable player. And we saw his performance in the last international break, but now he's injured. And maybe he could have used that momentum. Maybe Liverpool could have used that momentum to win the Nottingham Forest game. And Nottingham Forest seems like a club that Liverpool can beat with their eyes closed. It shouldn't be any problem. I know that Nottingham Forest defeated Liverpool last season in Anfield where it was 1-0, and they drew the second game. I think it was 0-0 or 1-1. I think 1-1. So Nottingham Forest could be a big boy, but this season we know that Nottingham Forest has not been in good form with the changes of managers from Nuno Espirito Santos to Ange Postecoglou and now Sean Dyche. And now see, Nottingham Forest is using Liverpool to get the new manager bounce, and they're getting themselves out of relegation. And look at Liverpool. I know that it's impossible for Liverpool to go to relegation, but they're on that trajectory to relegation, even if you know it's impossible. So what do we say? What could be the solution? Sack Arne Slot now. Should we sack him now? Should we say, oh, thank you, man. You did a great job for us. You put us in the Premier League. We won our Premier League in the last maybe 6-7 years. We're grateful for that. Thank you. Bye-bye. Now, if we take away Arne Slot, who will be the next manager to come? Because I don't think the first is Mo Salah's. You can even say when Mo Salah has played very well, Liverpool has been performing. And now Mo Salah is not really giving what he has been giving all these years. And now Liverpool can do it. So it's not Mo Salah's fault. You can even give credit to Musala for keeping them up to this level. So I don't think it's Virgil van Dijk's fault. I think Liverpool needs a change. And I'm not saying that they should sack Arne Slot, but why shouldn't they sack Arne Slot? Why shouldn't they sack Arne Slot? Let's be honest. Why should Arne Slot keep his job? To win the Premier League in a season, you shouldn't lose more than 4 games. Maybe you can draw some other games, but to win the Premier League, you should lose around 4 to 6 games. And Liverpool has already lost 6 games, and we're not even in the middle of the season. This is just 12 games played for Liverpool, and they have lost about half of the games they played, 6 games. Meaning that by the time they play 38 games, they should be losing 19 games. I know it doesn't always work like that, but mathematically, they are going on this trajectory. So, what should be the solution for Liverpool? Should they sack Arne Slot? Should they just keep praying that something will change? Could it be that because Ibrahim Konate has not signed a new deal? So there's a lot of problems, and we can only keep guessing. They signed Hugo Ekitike for around 95 million, signed Florian Wirtz for 116 million. Signed that is I think Hugo Ekitike is in euros, Florian Wirtz is in pounds. Alexander Isak for 125 million pounds, breaking the British transfer record twice in one transfer window, in the summer transfer window. Now, Sam Milukekers, forgetting how much, maybe 40 something, Jeremy Frimpong, maybe 40 million, same thing. And they failed to make their most important signing, Maguire. We know they signed a 18-year-old centre back from what's the club in Italy? Giovanni Leone. I've forgotten the club. Whether it's Bologna or Como, I've forgotten the club. But he's just a potential player and he's even injured. So the failing to sign Maguire was where the problem started for Liverpool. And now I can't believe what I just watched. Liverpool wears red, Nottingham Forest wears red. So I'm like, could it be that these Liverpool players are imposters and maybe they're impersonating Nottingham Forest players and Nottingham Forest is impersonating Liverpool players and maybe what I just watched was the opposite of what actually happened. But no, Liverpool lost 3-0 Nottingham Forest in Anfield. I wish Arsenal played Liverpool when Liverpool was having this crisis. Well, it is what it is. It is what it is. Now, Liverpool has lost to Crystal Palace in the Premier League. Well, Liverpool has lost to Crystal Palace 3 times this season. I think in the Charity Shield, or so we may call it Community Shield. They lost to them just before the season started. At time Easy was still there. Lost to them in the Carabao Club Cup and lost to Crystal Palace again in the Premier League. So they've lost to Galatasaray in the Champions League. They've lost to Chelsea Premier League, Manchester United Premier League. They've lost to Brentford and now Man City and Nottingham Forest. So this is a very bad one for a club like Liverpool, and something needs to change. So should Arne Slot be sacked now? What should be the main thing that should be changed? Because somebody has to lose his job. Liverpool cannot go down to relegation or be a mid-table team by the end of the season. It's unheard of. Now, as an Arsenal fan, maybe I should be happy, but right now, Liverpool is not in competition with Arsenal. I don't even think they can make top 4 with the way they are going on. Let something change. So, what could be the change they need? Could it be a new manager? Could it be that Arne Slot just looked down the Premier League and won the Premier League in his first season and he just thought Premier League is too easy? I think Arne Slot is a very good manager because to win the Premier League in your first season is no small thing. And taking the foundation of someone, not building your own team, not getting your own players, and winning the Premier League like that, it says a lot about Arne Slot's character. But now that he has to rebuild his own team, he can't do it. And now he gave him all the money he needed, and now he's blowing it all away. So, guys, don't forget to subscribe to this channel, like the video, drop your comment. Should Arne Slot be sacked right now? Because if it was another manager, believe me, you would have been fuming, would have been saying he should be sacked. We are only arguing this because we love Arne Slot, and sometimes we just have to call it. Should he be sacked right now? Thanks for watching. Bye for now.